on here earlier today, but and so how I remember whether to move it forward or back is spring forward, and in the fall it falls back. And so since we are in spring, we move the time forward by an hour, and as usual, it's accompanied with full-blown allergies for me. Oh man. Oh, so what is daylight savings time? Oh, got lost for a second there. So, what is daylight savings time, and how did it actually start? It actually started right before World War One, and the idea was actually to be able to conserve energy, save energy. Uh, well, one of the things that I was reading said that. I don't know exactly how it all began, but especially during World War One, they want to conserve energy to be able to help in the war efforts, obviously. And once the war is done, they actually went back to standard time. And a number of decades later, started in Germany. But then later on, I think nowadays there are 70 countries that actually implement daylight savings, and that affects over 1 billion people. I know in Canada, we do. I think in Saskatchewan, I believe, they do not utilize daylight savings, so they just stay the same time year round. And so it's nice to get the extra hour, of course, of daylight during the summer months and spring and fall, actually. However, there's always pros and cons for everything. So with I think stats say that the day after clock spring forward, which would be tomorrow, the amount of accidents actually goes up a lot. And you can obviously just attribute that to less sleep, right? Because when you move the clock up an hour, you lose an hour's sleep. And it also shows that in fall, when daylight savings ends, it has the least amount of accidents. So that is probably attributable again to the extra hour of sleep that we get when we move the clocks back an hour. So I don't know. Do you guys like daylight savings time? Yes, no? When I didn't understand why they had it, I liked the idea. However, if you're, back in the day, if you were farmers, it didn't matter. They didn't want to change the time, right? Because they gotta get up when the sun gets up. So it doesn't matter for the time. But nowadays, with artificial light and all that, do we really need daylight savings anymore? So why don't you guys write in the comments? Let me know. What do you guys think? Should we keep daylight savings or no? Because I believe that it is taking a toll on our health, because every time we change the time, it changes our circadian rhythm, which is when we go to sleep, our sleeping patterns, right? And so I don't think that's a great thing to do, especially if we're doing it twice a year. That's just adding extra stress and strain on the body unnecessarily. So, in my opinion, anyways, just my thoughts. But let me know what you guys think. What you guys think. But either way, here in Canada, we get an extra hour of daylight. So, cheers to that. Anyway, that's all I want to share today, my friends. Hope you're having an amazing weekend, and it's a little gray, but hopefully the sun is going to come out a little bit more these upcoming weeks, and oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing just to be able to go out and enjoy the sun as it warms up. All right, my friends, have a great rest of the weekend. Bye bye.